Oh, hello there. See, you've caught me chopping. Let's get started. Today I'm going to be making an Eton mess. No, it's not Boris Johnson, although he did go to Eton College. And in fact, we went to Eton when we visited Windsor because Eton is on the other side of the river. Let's take a look.
That looks nice.
So it's our first time in Eton. Paul, what do you think?
Very quaint.
Lots of flags. Oh look, there's the Queen.
Look, Windsor brewed ales and beers. That looks nice.
Oh look, I'm always one to spot a dessert. It's the Eton Mess. Hey, we should make one of those on the show. What do you think?
Agreed.
Well, I'm glad it's called an Eton Mess because I always make a mess in the kitchen. Let's take a look at the ingredients, and I suppose the main one is the strawberries, and we've got probably more than what we need here. You reckon that we have about 500 grams of strawberries there. We have got 120 grams of caster sugar. We've got 2 egg whites that Paul has lovingly prepared earlier on. We've got some double cream. You'll need 450 grams, so we actually are using 2 of these little containers worth, and a teaspoon of icing sugar. It's going to take about an hour to an hour and a half to actually make this from start to finish, but you'll see it all condensed into about 5 minutes or less. So let's get started. Alright, this could get interesting. So we're going to start whisking the egg whites until they become stiff peaks. Okay, so we are getting some peaks now, and we've got the sugar lined up, and what we need to do is to add the sugar in 3 parts. Oh, is that going to sit down? So we've got 120 grams here. So we want it to divide it into thirds. So we're just going to add 1/3 of the sugar in now. And then we're going to whisk it again into the stiff peaks once again. We'll repeat that process twice more with the other 2 lots of sugar. And then we'll be ready for the baking stage. So let's get whisking. Wow, look at that. That is stiff peaks. In fact, look, it's actually sticking to the whisk. This has actually been really therapeutic doing this. Okay, so now that we've got our lovely meringue mixture, because that is what it is, we are going to transfer it onto a baking tray, and it will go into the oven at 120 Celsius for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes until it looks golden baked and will easily come off our parchment paper, which we have here. Yes, Paul, I know I'm making a mess. I'll clean it up, don't worry. Okay, so we've got our parchment paper on a baking tray, and all we are going to do is we're simply just going to put dollops of the meringue mixture, just like that, all over the parchment. And of course I know what you're thinking. Well, no. You know what I'm thinking. That
you want to lick it?
I'm going to lick the spoon. Yeah, I'll probably
You need to make it smooth.
probably get salmonella poisoning or something. Oh, it's just dollops. I think that's fine. Just like that. Yes, there's more. I know.
The signs.
Anyway, we've actually got more than we need here. And what I might do Yes, Paul, I think I might just smooth it out a little bit. So I'm going to get my spatula and get that off like that, and I just smooth it over a little bit so as it covers most of the parchment paper.
Is it gonna expand?
I don't want it to expand.
But it's gonna get golden, right?
Yeah, and because basically it doesn't really matter what sort of shape it's in, because afterwards we are going to
Just eating it.
well we're gonna break it all up.
Okay.
Okay, and here's the best bit.
What about that?
Oh, I'll save that for later. Okay, so into the oven it goes. Smells slightly of bacon in there from this morning's breakfast, but anyway. So we want to set it at 120 Celsius if you can. Actually, ours, the lowest
I don't think ours can.
is 150. So we'll put it in for 1 hour and we'll see how that goes. Come on, there we go. Now, we shall be running the recipe underneath a little ticker on the screen for you, so you can check back as we go along. So we're going to leave that in the oven for an hour, and through the magic of YouTube television, you will see the next stage very soon.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, then please subscribe. What is it that you hear? It's lovely coffee beans. I love this fresh aroma that comes off it. I prefer this over a ground coffee because it's more fresh, I think. So there is like a max line to fill up right here. So let's add some coffee. I don't fill it all the way to that max line. So, and this is the start button. Shake it about because there's other bits that aren't really fine yet. Let me see. Oh wow, look at this. This is the amount that I would use to make 1 pot of coffee, and it's nice and strong, and it basically lifts me up and gives me the energy to take on the day. I would recommend anyone looking to grind their own coffee to do so, because you can make it as strong and you can mix as many different beans as you want. So I think this is definitely a winner, baby. I know what you're thinking. It's time to eat. Don't rush for the phone and order the takeaway just yet. I'll show you how to make a quick and easy Chinese stir fry in about maybe 5-10 minutes. So why don't we start right now? I am boiling the rice in boiling water. So I have put it on the hob for about a few minutes. So I'm gonna have it reach to the boil, and then I will lower the fire once the water evaporates. But before we do that, before we simmer it, we need to make the chicken and vegetable stir fry. So why don't I heat up the wok? I have everything chopped up to make it much more easier. So that is the best way to go about it. So I'm using peanut oil. I have the ginger and garlic all chopped and minced up. I have chestnut mushrooms, 1 red onion, some diced red and green peppers that I have left over, and some chicken breast that I diced somewhat. So, oh wow. Okay, I need to give this some attention now. The aromatics go in first, ginger and garlic. Next goes in the chicken. Okay, so it looks like this chicken is almost all cooked. So now it's time to transfer it over onto this bowl. And now I will cook the rest of the vegetables. Round 2. Chicken is resting on the side. Now it's time to prep the rest of the dish. Some more peanut oil into the wok. Let's add some onions to get some flavor in. And also these leftover peppers. And why not throw in some of this stuff too after I move this around a bit. Things have sweated down, cooked a bit further. Now it's time to add the chicken to bring the dish together. And let's add some of this nice soy to this. Sweet soy. Well, I put a tad bit of water in. And this is some corn flour that I will pour in to thicken it once I have mixed all this up together. Well, there you have it. Chicken stir fry with mushrooms, peppers. So let's dig in. Wow, that sweet soy sauce really brings out the flavor of the chicken. Delicious. Marcus, time for dinner.
So we've got our lovely meringue, which has come out of the oven. I left it in for 1 hour and 10 minutes in the end, and it has baked absolutely perfectly. Now you need to let it cool down completely before we go to the next stage with it. But in the meantime, we have a strawberry sauce to make, and I've taken 1/3 of our 500 grams of chopped strawberries that we had early on, and I've put them into this blender, and we are going to blitz them now into a lovely sauce. Paul has suggested adding a little bit of water in, so we're going to do that to help with the blitzing process. We'll put the lid back on, make sure that it's all secure, and let's get blitzing again. Yeah. Oh, it's working! Lovely. You could actually drink that as a smoothie, some ice. But we're going to set that to the side and then get on to the next stage. I've got my whisk set up now, and I'm going to add the 500 mils or so of double cream in here first of all. So there it goes. Lovely.
You need a spoon.
No, any leftover will be good for coffee. And we've got a tablespoon of icing sugar that goes in there as well. And we're going to blitz this, whisk this now until it forms like a nice sort of thick, peaky substance. Now I can see this is ready now because look, it has formed this kind of shape in here, and it's, look at that. Wow. Creamy. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, next stage coming up right now. Ooh, now for the fun bit. The meringue has cooled down, and oh look, it's chipping away already. This is where you get the chance to just break it all up. Like this, just go mad, make a mess of the kitchen. I'm gonna try a bit.
What's it taste like?
It's got a lovely caramel sort of texture to it. Caramelization. So we break this up. Try to keep it all on paper. So we've crushed our meringues, and now we are going to add 2/3 of them into the strawberries. You can keep crushing as you go actually, it's just, it needs a little bit more. It looks a bit too thick. Don't worry, it'll all come together in the end, and of course the name is Eton Mess, so you can't go wrong with this. Let's just get all the... But I'm going to keep those little crummy bits, and you'll find out at the end why. Okay, I'm just going to crush all those last bits up and put those over to the side. Now we are going to mix these together with the strawberries, and I've got my cream mixture, and we're going to dollop that in. The strawberry and meringue mix. Is this not a bit too thick, Paul?
I like it like that.
Well, it was definitely too runny before, so. Oh yes! Just massage it all together. Get all that lovely, all these strawberries and meringue that's all the bottom, bring it round. Look at that.
It looks like it looks like a mess.
Looks like a dog's dinner.
Ah!
Sorry, you got a bit there. Right, okay. And now we have our lovely...
Do you pour that in too?
Strawberry. I think so. Our strawberry sauce.
Shouldn't we pour it in one
Oh, look at that. Look at this. Mix that all nicely together. Look at my hands. Look at that. Okay. Well, I go and wash up my hands. We'll get ready to serve. Right. Well, now we're ready to serve, and you can use whatever type of glass you like. So we've got some wine glasses here, and I'm just going to spoon the mixture in. We had some of the meringue before, and these little bits you see, look, they are perfect just to go on top.
Decorations?
like that, sprinkles almost. And we've got plenty left over because there's lots more there, and guests are coming later on tonight. There we go. So there we have it. My Boris Johnson Eton Mess. Oh yes, I can get all the textures of the strawberries and the meringue adds the sweetness. I would say that if it was summertime, when the strawberries are even sweeter, it would be even more delicious. And even though you can make this, of course, strawberries are available all year round now, but it's a real summer dessert, this. Love it. Well, cheers everyone. Hope you've enjoyed today's show. I'm going to stuff my face. I might eat both of these actually and just let Paul continue filming. So, we'll see you next time. Bye. Chewy.